So here we are at Arnside. There's Arnside Tower, beyond the farm buildings there. We've come up the Silverdale Road. We should have been starting over on that side, but it is the last couple of days have just been wet. And so this trough that we're in with the hill over there and Arnside not over here gets very wet, as you can see over there. So we're just doing a simple round today of Arnside Knot. We're going to go from the parking space here up to the top, around there, and then head east, and then into Arnside, round the bay, and then back along the paths, and then come back down to here. Shouldn't be too long, too far. There are 9 of us, and we're looking for a good day. So we're off down the road for a short time, and then we'll be on the path up to the knot, and then a bit of climbing, a bit of warm work, and then get that out of the way, and then we'll be off and round the knot and back up the Kent estuary. This is from Kit, Gabe and Lily. It says it's a bird box thing. There's eggs £1.50, but the bird boxes, they're obviously trying to make some Christmas money. They're doing a good thing there. Well done. Well done. So now we're off the road, coming on one of the multitude of paths through the woods that cover Arnside Knot. Quiet here, lovely shades of autumn and winter, and we're heading roughly west, northwest, and then we'll do a hairpin soon and head east up towards the top of the knot. So after a bit of a climb, a bit of a pull up the hill,
up that way, isn't it?
and we got to a little junction of the footpaths here, and we're looking back over Morecambe Bay there. All the different currents and waterways that are out there, just waiting for the unwary foot traveller. It's very moody on a day like this. Lovely to see. So here we are at the trig point on Arnside Knot, which is usually the place where you can see the next trig point, whichever direction you're looking, and it's just unfortunately overgrown. National Trust property needs a little bit of attention. I think if a lot of this scrub was down, well, I don't even know whether you'd see a great deal then. You probably would that way, up east towards the River Kent and Milnthorpe.
We knew when to go, didn't we?
That way, there's not a lot you can see. So we've been to the top of the knot, to the trig point, and now we're walking down. You can probably hear the wind picking up, and as we come down here, we just come into the beautiful view of the Kent estuary and the train viaduct above Arnside. A beautiful view. Little gate there, and there's a lovely little bench there if you just want to sit and watch and have a look out. Lovely. And it's a big sky again, isn't it? There's a little bit of blue there, but it's a lovely spot. Oh, there is, yeah.
Which can't be as bad as.
Oh no. So sorry, hang on. We're just here now, just further down the walk, down towards the River Kent. We're coming down the Kent estuary, down towards Arnside. Lovely now. It's a bit windy, but the views are clearing nicely, and there's not much rain about. So So here we are, we've dropped down off the Arnside knot and we're on the little road at the top of it, heading towards the main road from Silverdale that drops down into the village. And here's an interesting signpost that we've seen many times before, so I'm going to switch off now. So here we are, this is Arnside Pier we're on now, and it's a little bit windy, a little bit wild, and there's the estuary.
That's a wide bar.
This is the train, the railway viaduct coming across the estuary on its way that way to Lancaster. So we've now set off from the pier and we've climbed up very quickly from the side of the Kent. We've come up this, past this handrail here. Lovely little bench here with a nice view across. If it weren't so cloudy you get some good views of the lakes there. And then there's a memorial here that a number are looking at, and this was an old school, and nice war memorial to them. And now we've got a lovely wall here right the way along there. That's our personal expert from the group is just giving an assessment to. It's a lovely dry stone wall, not a bit of mortar there. Lovely job. And then leaving, we're coming out of Arnside now. We've kept up a bit and I think we're heading back down towards the headland and towards to walk round the point to get back towards the cars. This is we're just stopping now by the, it's called the Bobbing Cafe, and the viaduct, the railway viaduct, is just, it's a bit of sunshine. This is a dangerous place, this Kent estuary, and the tide's coming in. A lot of hidden channels, very, very deep, and be very careful around here. This is lunch. There's a little hidey hole here that we've found with the yeah, somebody said shall we go and push it over. I don't know how that tree's standing there. Holes either side, there's a rock underneath, and I think it's leaning this way, but it's obviously protected by others. We've come off the we've come off the road now from the cafe through the caravan park, and we're just back on the lower reaches of Arnside Knot now, making our way westerly and then round the point and back towards the cars. And then that's suddenly out of the woods and you come alongside far Arnside caravan site, which is one of Holgate's, and then just a little bit of sun. We just got a shower. It's not a rain shower, that's what we've got. There's more coming over, but that's nice, isn't it? That's not bad. And that'll be over towards Silverdale and Jenny Brown's Point and what have you. We're back off the road and the paths, and we're back onto the road to the knot again. Graham and I are leading, the others are behind us. Another uphill stretch, and then we come to the junction here and make our way back down towards the cars finally. Can't quite see over the bay, but there's some weather coming in sometime, I think. So finally, here we are, back at Arnside Tower. And back on the main road from Arnside to Silverdale, and we've done our circuit. The cars are up the road there. I'm just going to stand in a puddle and wash the bottom of my boots for a minute. Cars are up the road there. We're heading back to them, and that's another walk done. Next week we're going nearer to Lancaster. We're going to Denny Beck and over to Halton and the back of Lancaster, and then along the bike track alongside the River Loon. And that's another week gone. We've done well. We've avoided weather. We've had a couple of showers, but certainly not enough to get over trousers out or umbrellas up, so we have done well today. Been a good walk. We'll see you next week.